Here comes the Reese. Hey Rieslings. Hi Rieslings. What's up? How's it going? How you all doing? Can I tell you guys something? Let me tell you guys something. This is between you and me. We're having a little moment here. I trust you guys. We've built a good relationship. Right? We trust each other. We have trust. I'm not trying to start any internet beef or any internet drama. Because I think internet beef is like maybe the stupidest thing of all time. Unless you're doing it like fake beef where you're trying to like drive clicks and stuff. In which case, that's just marketing, baby. It's just marketing, baby. You never seen Mad Men? They're always talking about doing like diss tracks and shit. I think internet beef is stupid, unless it's marketing, in which case it's fine. Or maybe it's not fine. I don't know. Maybe my moral compass should be like slightly ethically opposed to that. But then also, I just came back from an interview for a role at a casino, so I'm Satan now. I'm in my Satan arc. Before you know it, I'll be buying Prime again. What's up? What was I saying? Look, I just want to have this little moment with you guys. I just want to say something. Have you guys noticed on Twitch recently that Battleship has been the new hotness for a little bit? Along with crosswords, people are doing the crosswords, and people are doing the crossword content. They're doing the Battleship content. Ludwig did a whole tournament a couple of weeks ago with a bunch of big streamers and stuff. Sakuno was there, German was there, Northern Lion was there. A big tournament. Money was involved. It exchanged hands to the victors. I don't know where my invite it got lost in the post again. I think I was supposed to be there, but then I keep saying to Ludwig, he keeps doing these tournaments. I'm like, hey Ludwig, stop sending the invites in the post because they get lost in the they don't make it over the sea, like they fall off the plane or something. So they aren't making it to me. Just send it like in a DM. You can invite me in a DM. Just send the invitation in the DM. So I don't know why, we're working on that, but he just needs to stop sending them in the post. All I'm saying is, I'm not trying to start any drama. Everyone's playing Battleship now. Who of the two of us was playing Battleship back in May? Because it was only one of us. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I wanted to talk a little crap, log on, talk a little shit, log off, and then but fuck Fall Guys though. JK, I'm gonna beat it. We're gonna get a win. However, for now, the party goes on the ocean, baby. Party bus? Boat? You probably don't put a bus on the ocean. I went to talk. I feel like I'm so incredibly tired, by the way, so just bear with me. I am like just destroyed. I'm he keeps doing like two and then going somewhere completely different. I'm like just completely obliterated right now. So bear with me on the brain. I getting a little heated, getting a little dramatic. I hope everyone has a chair so they can sit on the edge of it. Okay, I feel really bad, right? Because I've been having this running issue with wasps. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know if there's a nest somewhere, and I don't know how they're getting in. But I've had so many of them over the past like couple months or so. I can't wait for winter so they all fucking starve and die. However, temporarily, that's not what they'd be doing. They're all over. They're constant. I had one today. Window was open. It wasn't going out. It was just sat. It was just sat on the window ledge for like an hour, and I was like, okay, well, I need to record, and I don't want to leave the window open because there's people like in the street and stuff, and I don't want to sit here talking about, pretending I'm speaking to Ludwig who doesn't know I exist. So I'm like, okay, I've got to shut the window, but the wasp is still here, and I'm like, okay, I didn't want to have to do this. Hey, this is. No, he was losing. He turned on his cheeks. I didn't want to have to do this. I got the Hoover out. And part of me is like, okay, it's science, right? It's just like, it's the food chain. It's naturally, if you're not like high enough up in the food chain, then someone above you is gonna eventually come along and suck you up in their Hoover. Which honestly, depending on who it was, I probably wouldn't be opposed to. Wrong way. Okay, we're close. Maybe. I feel terrible. I feel guilty because I sucked him up, right? And then I went and... okay, so now it's just like random ones. It's just random ones. They could be anywhere. Oh, frick. I lost! No! Ah, that's so sad. Ah, I'm devastated and heartbroken. I'm crying and pissing and shitting or whatever. Um, Good hit. Excellent work. And then I looked in the little container where all the sucked up stuff goes, and I could just see him lay down in the bottom of the container, completely covered in dust. Little leg twitching, slowly stops twitching, and then just comes to a little halt. And I'm like, damn, I just took a life. And he's just like covered, and that's his final resting place. You're stood on your tomb and you don't even know it, yeah, whatever the fucking toad says in Genshin. What's that freak called? He goes, he's like, yeah, here's some good dialogue. To be fair, I like the one where you're fighting him from behind. I like the one where you behind. I like the one when you're behind him, fighting, hitting him. When you like topographically situated behind, and then he spins around and goes face me, and then does like a big. That's pretty freaking sick. That's pretty freaking sick. Even though he's a pain in the booty, and now I need to fight him because Yoimiya uses him. Yoimiya, my unique Yoimiya, unique, my unique Yoimiya. I'm so happy to be the only one with Yoimiya. Oh, JK. Josh pulled her in One Wish and Spink pulled her in 24. It was fun while it lasted. It was fun to be unique for one day. Or, well, actually, you know what? I've got to give credit where credit's due. It was at least a couple of days, let's be real. It was at least maybe like 4 or 5. That was fun. So we're not doing Genshin talk because I feel like it's all I ever talk about, and I don't even like it. Like I don't even care. Like I don't even really play or like enjoy it. Like I don't really care. You know what I mean? Like I'm not even like bothered about Genshin. Like I could quit right now. Like, I might actually. I might quit tomorrow. JK, what day is it? No, because tower defense is on, and I like tower defense. So there's nothing I can do, dude. Even though they made it stupid hard for no reason, like they just put people that are too fast, and then they keep doing the thing where it's like sometimes you do a stage and it's one enemies, and then sometimes it's the next enemies, and then it was different enemies. And I'm like, what the hell? And then I did one with Maria, and then that we like one way we got hella sprinters, and it was like, oh, hey, that was crazy fucked up. And then the next wave we got hella sprinters, and I was like, yo, that was crazy fucked up. But I realized on one of the waves I messed up because I forgot to switch my animos out for water ones to pivot to like freeze for the sprinters. So we went back in again the second time, got the sprinters on wave 4. Wave 5, big slow dudes came out, and I was like, what the hell? So we just bullied the big slow dudes and then won. Hey, this is an embarrassing performance, by the way. You're coming off the back of a win. You've got to do a little better than this. I didn't do a time check, and I also can't open up Streamlabs because display capture's on, and you'll see activity feed. Whoa, fuck. You know what, we'll wing it. I'll do like 2 more games. I don't know. I just wanted to build the backlog because my schedule is so stupid hectic at the minute that I don't know when I even like am/can record. Because like I had like an interview and stuff today, and then or yesterday is what I meant to say, but then also today, like last minute out of nowhere, and then another one tomorrow, and then another one Thursday, which is stupid. And then I'm like trying to juggle shifts around all these like interviews, which is I'm having to work these like weird shifts as well. So I'm trying to lift up the backlog a little bit when I get these little opportunities to do so. Because I don't know when I'm going to record again. And then usually Saturday's usually a good recording day for me, but then this Saturday it's not because I have family coming up in the evening, and then I will not be editing on Saturday because I proposed a game night with my friends, so I will not be editing Saturday. So Saturday's off the table. And then the following Saturday I am camping, and then the following Saturday I'm at a wedding. So that's like 3 Saturdays in a row that are toast. Saturday's probably like the second best day after Monday. Monday's consistently like the best day, and I'm missing the Monday because of the camping as well. It's just a little bit chaotic right now. So I'm like, you know what? maybe I didn't come into this one with incredible amounts of energy. Forgive me, because I slept for 2 hours and didn't get my pre-Stardew nap because not addicted to Genshin, by the way, but I played Genshin instead. So, you know, don't blame me, blame individual who went weeklies, and I was like, I don't know, I'll think about maybe. I thought about maybe I'll think. I don't know. Do I want to do weeklies right now? Maybe. JK, I said yes, Queen. No, I didn't actually. I wish I didn't just say it out loud now. It just kind of came out. I did not say that in the moment, though. Are you guys proud of me? Even though I was like almost late for my interview today, because as I was going out the door and was already late, I had DM from, and then stops to help, even though I was already late. Progress though, or something. Hey, stop talking about this in videos because I regret it immediately every time. The problem is, I have little control at the best of times over my voice and like my thoughts. Believe it or not, a lot of the times it's not just stream of consciousness. Like, I'm actually like aware of what I'm saying when I'm doing like bits and anecdotes and stuff. Sometimes I even have them like stuff prepared. I'll be like, hey, I'm going to talk about this in this video today. However, when I'm tired like this, I literally am like, words just come out. There's no. And it probably sounds like a joke, because you're probably like, hey, you have the worst filter of all time. Yeah, I know. But there is something there, believe it or not. There's some thought there. When I'm this tired, I just say whatever the fuck comes out of my mouth. So yeah. This is a little dicey. It's a little dicey, huh? That's a little dicey. One-on-one. Vis-a-vis. But it's nice. I keep getting compliments at interviews, which is really cool. Today she was like, oh, she was like, oh, you've got this like, two sides of you. You've got this like kind of like esoteric, like, I don't even know what that. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what that means. I was, oh, thank you. She got this like esoteric, like analytical side, but then you've got this like creative side about you. Cause she was like, oh, because we talked about like the job and stuff, and then she asked about like hobbies, and then mentioned YouTube, and then she mentioned about I'm quite creative but also quite analytical, and I was like, oh hell yeah. I didn't say oh hell yeah. I was I just said thank you for the compliment, and talked about I was like left brain, right brain, and blah 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 blah. Why was I bringing that up? I don't remember. Because I feel like the left brain right brain skit by Bo Burnham, when he talks about you melding the two together to create comedy. That was like the perfect thing to kind of meld the like loose, free, artistic, creative side of his brain. The right side? Yeah, the right side, supposedly. And then melding that with his analytical side on his left side, and like, trying to craft the right jokes and craft the moments and blah blah blah. Yeah, get fucked, nerd. Yeah, get fricked, loser. Yeah, I think actually, like, I hadn't maybe ever even thought about it this way until this interview today where she mentioned that. But I'm like, actually, I wonder if that's like a thing. Like, I kind of agree, because like I do, something like psychology, right? It's like quite like studious and like thinky, so to speak. But then I kind of, with the videos, it's kind of like more. I feel like I'm a relatively creative person, or like artistic person or whatever. Maybe not artistic, we're creative. So I don't know, it's interesting. It's interesting to think about like that process that's going on in my own brain, sort of. Right? You get me. Okay, we're going up. Okay, no, we're going down. I wish. Didn't mean that. JK, never H word. I really truly am actually not. Like, I know I said that and was like, oh, probably at some point later it'll start happening again. No, I'm still like just not. I'm like chilling. It's weird. I don't know what happened. Yeah, that's I don't know, what's up with that? I hate when like I have no strat. I just be clicking. I don't know what you do in Battleship. You just click, right? Is there strategy to this? But then I'm like, I've just now realized that that's literally all I'm doing. But then I hate when once you kind of get further into a game and it gets to a point where it's just like a bunch of random single squares. It's just like it's semi-luck, right? Like you just got to kind of happen to click the right ones. He's coming up the rear again. Yeah, pulling up the rear. Is that better? I don't know if that's better. Off limits area, by the way. Hey, we're winning this one, and then we're winning the next one. Frag law, baby. Frag law, baby. There's nothing I can do. There's literally nothing I can do. It's a legal obligation. It's frag law, baby. Okay, this is my strat. I don't know what the strat is. I said this is my strat, and then I just kind of, like, started clicking. Okay, we keep it moving. Hey, anything fun going on like Twitter or something that I could jockey off the back of now? It's the problem with stockpiling. You use all your stuff, and then you've got nothing to talk about. Because, like, this is the problem. I'm like, oh, I'm so busy. I've got so much going on. But then I'm like, oh, yeah, but it's just interviews. You don't want to hear me talk about interviews. I mean, there's, like, anecdotes, but then I don't want to, like, talk about that sort of stuff, like, publicly or whatever. What's trending? Let me see. Taliban, that's probably not. We don't need. Maybe not. Maybe not that one. Here's your first look at Princess Diana in season 5 of The Crown. That shit's still going. Oh my god, I thought that was done. I only started watching it because I thought it was finished. I suppose it didn't matter anyway because I made it about 3 episodes and it was look. I'm sorry to anyone watching. I don't know if how many people I know who watch it. I just know that Maria liked it. And recommended it. Yeah, I don't know if she'll see this particular video. But if anyone's watching, I apologize. But I'm not exaggerating when I say that it's maybe the most boring show I've ever seen in my entire life. I've only seen the first 3 episodes. Maybe it's like Breaking Bad. Maybe it gets good. I don't know. Tell me when the meth shows up and I'll skip to that episode. But so far, I say so far as if I haven't watched it for about 11 months. It was just, I don't get it. And it's like they're speaking another language. I don't understand anything any of the people in the show are saying. like it's so hard to pass. And not in like an accent way. I understand the accents because it's like my own country, right? But I just mean like the vernacular they use and kind of the way they all speak. I can't pass the sentences. And I have subtitles on for everything anyway. Because sometimes my like certain parts of my brain can zone out like independently of each other. So sometimes I'll be watching something and my ears will stop listening even though I'm still watching. So I like to keep the subtitles on if that happens. Similarly, it happens the other way. Sometimes I'm watching and I'll glaze over, but I'm still like actually listening. I don't know. It's weird. I'm like Gandalf. Frag law, baby. Nothing I can do. There is nothing I can do. Should I keep the subtitles on? Take away Jack the Chipper boycotted as customers say name glorifies killer. I'm sorry, but if you're offended by a chippy called Jack the Chipper, then you need to go back to bed. People getting upset about a fish and chip shop in Whitechapel. Oh, it's in Whitechapel. I don't know, that's kind of funny, but then... okay, I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's, like, I don't know, people, like, do that. People talk about, it's like, what, who's the canal killer? Didn't we have a, oh, yeah, Jack the Dipper. There's a serial killer in Manchester, he says, the most casually in the world. I don't think they've killed anyone for about a year, so, like, don't worry. I think they stopped around COVID, actually, so, like, I don't know, maybe they're still isolating. Maybe Jack the Dipper took COVID really seriously. There's a serial killer in Manchester who kills people and dumps them in the canals. We have a lot of canals here. He'd be going by Jack the Dipper. No one ever complained about Jack the Dipper, and that's an actual, like, real, like, people in Manchester are being, like, murdered and thrown into the canals. In theory. In theory. Never been a complaint. A chippy called Jack the Chipper. People are upset about it. I mean, okay, it's in Whitechapel. So, like, maybe, which is where Jack the Ripper did most of his killings. Oh, unless you think that he's actually H.H. Holmes, in which case I guess he killed more people in America. In Chicago? Somewhere? I don't know if I believe that one. No, when did I watch that? Was it a documentary? I probably watched it with my mum. It sounds like something my mum would put on. Oh, yeah, no, I definitely watched that with my mum. That's definitely something my mum would put on. But like any show I watch with my mum, because I don't like live with her, I tend to go over and then like get caught watching like the first 2 episodes of a docuseries and then never finish it of my own accord. So I get like 2 out of 6 episodes of a docuseries worth of information on a subject. So I'm like, hey, there's just a crazy theory that Jack the Ripper was H.H. Holmes, and there's like a bunch of like supporting evidence. Oh, really? Speak to that. Sorry, can't. Only watched the first episode. So they had the same mustache, I think. Yeah, they did like a facial recognition thing that looked like him. And he stayed in like a hotel or something, like records actually. And like the actual Jack the Ripper, there was like notes to be like, hey, he went over to New York or something. I don't know. It was interesting, the bits that I watched. It was also watched it so long ago that it doesn't even exist in my brain anymore. That's not true. I'm talking about it right now. Okay? Hey, we're just gonna win. No, shut up. Fraglaw, baby. Nothing I can do. Fraglaw, baby. That was disgusting. I did not deserve to win that one. Here's why we play Battleship, for the epic pog moments. I forgot the actual emote for a second there, for the poggy moments. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to leave it there, because I don't know how long this video's been going, but it's been too long. So, thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. And I'm going to go nap. No, that's not true. I'm going to go eat a curry. Yeah, I'm going to go eat a curry. And then nap, probably. Thank you guys for watching. And then edit for stinking TikTok. And then, I don't know, man. I'm just going to do all sorts. I'm just going to do all sorts of stuff. All sorts of things. You'll have to see what happens. Who knows? I don't know. Like, actually, I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you all. I'll see you in the next video. Alright, later guys. Bonk.